Hello, everybody. My name is Jordan, and welcome to my new vlog. I've always wanted to do a vlog and kind of talk. I'm a very vocal human, and I've always wanted to share my outlook on things on the web, so I decided to step in and do a vlog, even though I'm not good at technology and can't do it probably, but we're going to try. So I decided after reading a lot of different blogs and a lot of different posts on Instagram and everything that I wanted to talk about my journey with type 1 diabetes. So, like I said, my name is Jordan. I've been a diabetic for over 10 years. I was diagnosed when I was 9 on September 5th, 2005. So I'm now 23 years old. So I've been living with diabetes for a long time. It's personally changed for me. My health has changed over time. I've gotten accustomed to certain things and different diabetic supplies, and have seen a bunch of different doctors for, other complications and whatnot. But I think as I've gotten older, it's just become more prevalent to me that a lot of people don't know about diabetes, especially since type 2 diabetes has become such a big problem in the U.S. with obesity and the lack of healthcare and not being able to see providers and get nutritious food. Type 2 diabetes has risen. So every time that I introduce myself as being type 1 diabetic, a lot of people don't know, which I think is crazy because you should know by now what type 1 diabetes is. But anyway, so I thought it'd be a really cool way for me to communicate with the diabetic community and learn more about research and other things out there that everyone else is trying. So I thought that I'd talk about my journey with it and hopefully connect with some other people about it and to educate everyone else about diabetes and what it kind of means with a lot of different things. Because it is a lot more, I think, than just testing your blood sugar and taking insulin and counting carbs. A lot more comes with it, I think, that is often underlooked. They say diabetes is the invisible disease, that you can't see it. It's not tangible. It's not visible. So it's a tough disease, and I think I've had struggles with it. I struggle with it every day, but it's something that you have to be strong about. So I think it's a really cool thing to talk about how I deal with it and the struggles that I have and the things that I've benefited from. So that's why I'm here today. I'm going to try to vlog and try to see if I can start doing that. So, I'm just going to go ahead and just talk about myself and talk about my journey with it. So, like I said, I was diagnosed when I was 9. My body kind of shut its pancreas off. I had a stomach virus that I got really, really sick from. I went to Disney World this summer going into 3rd grade, and I got a really bad stomach bug on the way back, and after that it just kind of attacked my cells, and my body couldn't differentiate beta cells versus anything else. So this virus kind of shocked my whole system and set my pancreas into just destruction, and my beta cells did not produce insulin anymore, and my body attacked itself from that. So that's kind of the theory behind my diabetes, and of course it's not proven or decided. It's just kind of a theory. It's a lot of people's theory, having a juvenile diabetic. It just, sometimes you wonder why, and I think that's a big, myth that people are really, open about, is like how, oh, well, you're not obese, or like, did you eat a lot of sugar as a kid? Like, I was a child. Like, I ate sugar and I ate cupcakes, but I ate cupcakes and sugar when I was diagnosed with diabetes too. So it's like, I didn't cause it. Sugar didn't cause it. I was an active gymnast from like age 4 to age 18. We were educated. I ate well. I came from a very good family. So nothing in my life happened like that. Type 1 diabetes is affected by so many different things. It's in your genetic code. Like I said, mine was a virus. Things just happen. And I think that's a huge factor about it. And then once you become a diabetic, everything else kind of goes with it. So, there's more complications with your health. There's complications with your mental health. So talking about my diagnosis is something that's kind of important to me, because you get tired and it's exhausting of trying to keep explaining, like, oh, I didn't do this myself. So that's my story. I never had a pump. I was insulin dependent for a long time. I am on I'm on Novolog. I use the little orange and blue pens. I should have grabbed it, but the pens. And I tested my blood sugar a long time with AccuCheck. Totally fine. And then I'm on a long-term Lantus, or long-acting Lantus that I take at nights, because my blood sugars go very high overnight. So I changed it to nighttime. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, and like I said, I think I want to do another, hopefully coming up, I want to do another vlog about my experience with the pump. I decided to go on a pump my junior year of college because I was experiencing some pretty intolerable high blood sugars. Couldn't keep them relative. It was a lot. It was hard being a college student. And being on the Dexcom. I've been on the Dexcom since I started college, so I've been on it for about 5 years now, 6 years, which I love, by the way. I switched over to G6. It's great. But yeah, so I was on the Omnipod for about a year. I personally didn't like it, not for my lifestyle. I liked it being wireless, and I liked it just being like an adhesive, but it did not work for me. And then I'm on the Dexcom, which I really like. So it's really helped me a lot, and I'm hoping to get on another pump pretty soon. It's one of those closed loop pumps that will read your blood sugars and give you insulin from those, which is really, really cool. I'm really excited about it. Hopefully it'll be passed and I'll be able to get it pretty soon. Yeah, but other than that, I grew up in Chicago. I'm a Chicago suburb kid. I went to school at Indiana University, and I'm hoping to be a physician's assistant for peds. I applied to some schools, and I'm waiting to hear back, but hopefully that'll be my future, and I'm excited to provide effort and help to the community from something that I've been so involved with. Health is obviously very important to me. At some point in my life, diabetes will overrun everything. So I'm trying to take advantage of the time that I have to be healthy. So I think I wanted to spend my time as a physician's assistant, to give what I know and give what I can essentially to kids. So that's my goal. So again, whoever's watching this, I'm not funny. I'm not technology efficient. So it'll still be an adventure. But hopefully I'll be able to start building some relationships, and send me some questions or comments if you know anything or just want to talk about, anything. I'm hoping to discuss a lot about research and a lot about diabetes supplies and what it's like, everyday struggles. But also just growing up with it, having a lot of mental health problems with it too, and anxiety and depression with it, and the struggles of being a human with a chronic illness, which I think is relatable to a lot of people with chronic illnesses. So hopefully this will be good, and we'll see. Okay? All right, nice seeing everybody.